Hi guys, so as promised, here is the video on tips and information about the audition to become a character performer for the Disney College program. My audition was held on October 20th, 2013 in Chicago, Illinois. DCP sends out emails to everybody giving them dates and cities that they're going to stop in for auditions. So Chicago just happened to be the closest to my hometown, so that's where me and my parents went. My audition was held at the Hubbard Dance Studio in Chicago. There was about probably 176 of us around that area, close to 200. So what happens when you get there is you register. You just type in your name and address, and then you're given a number, an audition number. Mine was 105. Then they take your height, they measure your height, and then they pack you into this dance studio, and you just kind of chill and wait, meet people, say hello to people, and then they come in and they talk to you. They just kind of tell you how your day's going to go. They say it lasts about 4 hours if you make it all the way through, which it did. So then they divide you into two groups. They split you right in half. And so being 105, I was in the second group. And so the first group goes, and you probably sit in there for about 20 to 30 minutes waiting. So that's when you really start talking to people and meeting people. I remember that I was so nervous going in that I was going to be the loner kid in the corner, twiddling my thumbs and not talking to anybody. But that is definitely not the case. You meet so many fantastic people. And so my first tip there is to get their information and numbers and Facebooks and all that stuff, because depending how their day goes and your day, that could be the last time you see them. So just make sure that you have something to stay in touch with them. So then the first group came back, and then they took the second group into another dance studio down the hall, and they taught us a 16-count dance to Strangers Like Me. I will post the link in the description box below. We went over the dance probably maybe 10 times, and I am not a dancer at all, but it was very easy for me to catch on, very simple. So then we had to form a line, and they told us to imagine that we were down Main Street in Magic Kingdom, and that Cinderella's castle was behind us, and that there are thousands of people on the sidelines, and you're having the time of your life. Excuse me. So they put us in parade blocks, and we just did it. And the two ladies, Kelly and there was another lady, but I don't remember her name, they watch you. And so my tip for that part of the audition is just to sell it. Be sure that you're on step, smile, have fun with it, make eye contact with the two ladies, because I made eye contact with Kelly, and she smiled at me, so I knew that she was looking at me, that she was paying attention to me, and that just gave me even more energy to put into it. So just give it all you got and just sell it, and you should be fine there. So we finished that. They brought both groups back together, and they made a cut right then and there. They cut half of us. And the way you knew that you made it onto the second portion of the audition was they would call your name and number. So my name and number were called, so I knew that I was going. So that was this huge stress lifted off your shoulders. You feel so much better. And then the people who left, who got cut, leave. So you have to say goodbye to your new friends. It's very sad, very emotional, but unfortunately that's the way the cookie crumbles. And then so the second portion of the audition, first of all, if you make it to the second portion, it does not mean that you are guaranteed to be a character performer. You won't even find out until weeks after the audition. So we did some paperwork, we signed some things, they took pictures of us, our faces, and pictures of our tattoos if you have any. So we learned a second dance, a lot harder dance, a lot longer dance. It was to Like Me from Teenage Beach Movie, a really upbeat, summery, fun song. And then we had to do some acting exercises. Now, when you're a character performer at Disney, you are not allowed to talk. So you just have to use gestures and movements. So that's what we had to do for the acting exercises. The first one was playing a tree. We had to use gestures and facial expressions as if we were playing a tree. The second one was that we were washing a dog. Could have been a dog that fit in the palm of your hand or a big dog like Clifford. It was your choice. You had to make it your own. So we went through that a couple times, and then they all took us out of the room, and they broke us up into groups of 5, in numerical order. So I was towards the end. Your group goes in, you stand there, and they give you instructions about how you're going to do the tree exercise, the dance, the dog washing exercise, the dance again. You have to do all 4 of those, boom, 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 boom. And so the best part about the dance is that Gene, the choreographer, is standing up in front doing the dance with you. So just watch him if you forget something, because Lord knows, when I got to the dance, I was on cue. First, like right off the bat, I was doing perfect, and then one wrong step and I just lost it. So I watched Gene and I jumped back in when I could. So here's my tip for this. If you get off step, don't let it show in your face. Just keep smiling and moving. As long as you're smiling and moving, you should be fine. Just big bright smile, look like you're having the time of your life, and you should be good. So you finish all that and you stop, and Kelly and the other lady jot some notes down, and then they say thank you, you're done for the day, and you will know by November 15th. So that's it. So I mean, really my tips to you are do your best, your absolute best, sell it, and hopefully they'll buy it, because I was accepted into the Disney College program as a character performer. I messed up, but I did my best and I sold it and they bought it, obviously. So yeah. So if you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to email me, Facebook me. I'll put all my social media stuff in the description box. So yeah, I hope this was helpful. And answered any questions that you guys may have. So yeah, thanks guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.